Hello everybody, I'm Ivano from the Interreg program. It's a great pleasure for me to welcome you on behalf of the Interreg community at the European Week of Regions and Cities 2018. Enjoy the performances, enjoy the show, and let's demonstrate together how cooperation all over Europe works.
Temperatures are rising. The Earth is losing its sea ice. Intensive heat waves and droughts are affecting our daily lives. We are heading towards difficult times, yet it seems we have no power to change things. Much like a butterfly, seeing a storm approaching and wondering whether it should flee or do something to deflect it. With things changing at such a massive scale, we cannot simply let it happen. We need to do our share to alleviate the problem. We have to take some action to help others pull their own weights. We are Locations, a community of 7 cities depending so much on the sea that for centuries we have been meeting points for the world and welcomed it in our ports. We are the cities where change will come first. The cities seeing what is brewing ahead and in a position to talk millions into helping the cause. And we now know it is our mission to do something. Every coastal city knows that when strangers hit the ground in a port, it is showtime. People run in all directions. Buses and taxis start their frantic dance. Most visitors go for the beaten path, and only few wander in the little alleys to learn more about us. Most visitors prefer to sit on a tourist bus, but some decide to walk and explore the city on their own. Congestion, air pollution and noise hit the streets, leaving no room for a more authentic and sustainable discovery of the city. To orientate these flows, we developed roadmaps for cities to follow, based on the principles of sustainability. We developed plans for politicians to help them connect and inspire each other. We help them remember we are all in the same boat. Our streets will not be filled with cars and tourist buses any longer. They will be places to sit down, breathe fresh air, listen to the voice of people rather than the roaring of engines. Visitors will walk our streets, taste our flavors, experience the fragrances, and catch the true essence of our places and of our people. The better our plans, the wider they spread, the more helpful we become to the cities of the real Europe. A Europe made of millions of people questing after a way to a sustainable future for all. Each time we help a city, we convince a new one to join the movement. And with each city, we deflect the storm a little more. A butterfly might be little, but when it flaps its wings fast enough, massive changes follow. Locations relies on people to find a structural solution to one of the biggest challenges of our times. Because only people have the power to change things.
Come in, please.
Hello.
Hi. How can I help you, sir?
Is that in the right office?
Well, that depends on what you need.
I have a problem.
What kind of problem do you have,
Big
sir?
problem.
Oh, so it's a big one.
Yes.
Could you give me some more information?
Yes, information. I need information.
Well, I'll be happy to help you if you tell me what kind of information you need, sir.
I need paper for my family, for money. My boss said, come here, make a paper, official with PACA for family.
Okay, I'm not sure I understand what you need, but it seems to me that you're referring to a document.
Document, yes, document.
But what kind of document? In this office, we deal with work permits.
Work. Here, work permit. Here.
Oh, you already have the permit,
Yeah.
I see. Mr. Ibrahimovic?
Yes, Ibrahimovic. Yes.
Okay, so what service, or as you say, document, is it that you need from me?
My family live in Bosnia.
Yes?
I want them come to Slovenia. They need money. I make money. You see, Ibrahimovic makes money. PACA, official, they come.
Mr. Ibrahimovic, I'm taking a long shot here. Are you looking to apply for family unification?
Yes, I have family. I have wife, kid. Yeah.
Are you looking for a document which proves that you have sufficient means of subsistence for your family?
Every month I have wage. You see, wage. Yes, family can come. Family welcome. And I need paper. Just paper.
Okay, paper, yes. So we are talking about family unification.
Yes.
No, I'm sorry to say this, but I'm not the right person for your issue. You must go to the office number 16.
Security guys say go to number 16. I go number 16, nobody home.
Oh, yes, today's Wednesday. They do not have office hours on Wednesday, but they do see clients tomorrow. Can you come tomorrow?
Tomorrow I work far away. Come home, dark night, nobody home.
How about Friday? Could you come on Friday?
Friday I work and go direct to Bosnia to give my wife this paper. She has embassy Monday.
Embassy?
Yes.
She has an appointment on the embassy regarding
Yes,
the family
she has embassy
unification.
on Monday, needs paper, with PACA official.
Okay, just a second. This is not exactly my field, but there's this new website.
Yeah.
It should have all the information in one place. So I'll put this on so you can see it as well. So this is Danube Compass, a website for migrants in need of information. No, sir, up there.
Cinema.
Okay, family. Actually, sir, you don't need any special documents from us regarding the sufficient means. It's enough if you make a copy of your payroll.
Wait. Here. Payroll.
Okay, you have it right here.
Yes, my boss make that for me. He said, go there, make official, with PACA. I need the PACA.
No, sir, you have your PACA right here. The stamp of your employer and the signature, that's all the PACA you need.
No PACA?
No PACA. But I see here you need some more documents. A valid passport, which you have.
Yeah.
And health insurance.
Yeah.
Are you insured?
Yes.
Okay, good. You also need a police clearance certificate from your home country.
Police? Why police?
It's usually just a formality. You need to prove that you're not a criminal.
No criminal. Worker. Look, no criminal, nothing. Look, not.
No, sir, it was not my intention to imply that you might be a criminal. I'm just telling you what documents you need for your family unification.
Yes, family. No, not criminal. Family man.
Yes, you also need a photo of yourself.
Photo.
Yes, a simple photo of
Yeah.
yourself.
Huh? Good
Okay,
luck.
you can try with that one, but I believe that you will need one taken by a professional photographer.
I joke. I know that next to embassy there's photo office. I go there.
Okay, so that would be all. Now, if you could excuse me.
Wait. What about when my family come? My kids, they have to go to school. What do we do? I just say, okay, there's school, go. Or do I need some documents, some paper, Office 16, Office here? How do we do that?
Well, that is completely out of my expertise, but we can try with this Danube campus again.
Yeah.
So you are interested in education?
Yes.
Let's see. Enrollment.
Wait, what is this? Is it say Bosnian here? Look. This. Is it Bosnian?
Yes, this Danube
What
campus
is this?
is also available in your language.
All this, everything. Can I have it
Yes.
in my phone?
If you have internet on your mobile phone, I can see why not.
Do you have Wi-Fi?
You mean free wireless connection?
Yes, password.
Password is DRIM.
Can you,
Yes.
yeah? D-R-I-M, dream.
Yes, Dream.
Okay.
That was the name of the project that produced this Danube campus.
I tell you, if I can have this will be a dream come true for me. Now what? What now?
Now just type Danube campus.
Bosnian.
So we are finished here.
Yeah. This is what I call information, not Office 16, Office 10, go here, come there. Everything in my hand, look. Great.
Well, I'm happy for you. Now, if you would excuse me, my lunch break started 10 minutes ago.
Thank you.
Oh, we don't need this anymore.
Waste management.
Mr. Ibrahimovic, I don't want to be rude, but could you please do your reading outside?
Yes, reading.
Mister, please.
Waste man contract. Did you throw banana into this? This is for paper, look. A blue one is for paper here in Slovenia. This is organic. Not to throw this. You have to throw to brown basket. Look, here it says.
Thank you for reminding me. I'm aware of that, but here in the office, yes, as you can see, we only have one bin.
No problem, I take it outside. There's brown basket there. But just for the future, this is blue paper.
Thank you for this lecture. I'm really happy that this Danube campus is paying off already.
Thank you for this compass. This will save me a lot of time in the future.
Hopefully, it will save a lot of my time as well. So, goodbye, Mr. Ibrahimovic.
Bye.
Here you are, the Vice Mayor.
Hi, Nicolis. How's things?
I'm confused. Look what I found this morning next to the shipwreck in my fishnet. What I'm gonna do with all these things? Look at this amphora and this rubbish.
Where did you find this?
Next to the shipwreck. So are you gonna prohibit fishing again?
It's the law, Nicolis, so that we can protect the unsealed shipwreck.
But you haven't said about this when we have voted you. You have said that pollution will be eliminated. You have said that tourism will be exploded. You have talked about the financial crisis that will be over. But fishes haven't come back yet.
Calm down, Nicolis.
I cannot calm down. You see, our beautiful island, Alonissos, you said that will be famous worldwide, but every year is getting worse. We remain without money.
You have come just on time. Let me introduce you Professor Lavati from the University in South Italy. Professor Lavati is an archaeologist, and she is specialized in the underwater archaeology. And she has previously been to Amaliapolis, and now she has came here in Alonissos, invited by Mr. Konstantinos Agorastos, the governor of Thessaly, in order to collaborate in a project that we're going to change our lives.
Please, Stop. Nobody believes you anymore. We remain as poor as our parents were. We remain fishermen without fish. Enough.
Take this.
What is this thing? Is this an underwater mask?
Put them on. Now you can look.
What is this?
Leave them on and look. We prepare the underwater site for survey activities, including restoration, conservation, and protection activities. These are required to preserve the underwater museums and protect sensitive marine areas. We make the survey and 3D documentation of the pilot sites, and we perform acoustic survey, 3D photogrammetric acquisition, and data processing. We collect environmental data and we investigate marine biodiversity. We conduct census for recording marine biodiversity in terms of species richness and density. In such a way, we protect the marine ecosystem while addressing and minimizing the impacts on marine species and habitats.
Wow, I'm a scuba diver as well, but this thing is something different. What is this thing?
This is a full representation of Alonissos seabed. You will not be the only one that you can watch this. A full center with stuff like this will be built on our island, and all tourists, all schools, and all who are interested may watch such video.
What?
We will call it a CAC. It means Knowledge Awareness Center. Even the Euronews channel dedicated a video to the CACs last week. Come here and see, to my laptop. The CAC is a kind of land museum where the virtual scenario software representing the underwater archaeological area in the pilot sites will be populated with 3D models of the flora and fauna typical of the marine ecosystem. Furthermore, points of interest will be added to the virtual scene to provide both general information and historical cultural contents related to the site. This information will be organized in a specific template that will include their attributes and related multimedia data. The goal of the CAC is to allow tourists to make a virtual tour of the underwater archaeological site of the 5 pilot sites in order to explore its treasures. The exhibition allows users to exploit the shipwreck or the ancient city and its archaeological artifacts in an interactive and engaging way.
So many tourists.
Our whole life is going to change on the island, Nikoli.
Not only on the dry land, but also underwater museums with augmented reality.
Augment what?
This is one of the tablets we use underwater, so the scuba divers may visit our underwater museums.
What do you mean underwater?
We put it in a waterproof case, of course. Have a look at this video in my laptop. We take our tablets underwater. Thanks to this system, divers can know their position underwater, which normally isn't possible as GPS signals don't work under the surface. The tablet, safely carried in a waterproof case, picks up acoustic signals from underwater beacons. This helps a special app to precisely position itself on a map, guiding the diver to the most interesting underwater sites. For the first time, we made it possible to use augmented reality underwater. The app recreates the ancient landscape in 3D on the mobile screen, so the diver can travel through the virtual underwater museum while exploring its submerged ruins. Quick response codes can be fixed to the seafloor to offer tourists an even more immersive experience.
But who are behind all this?
The project is called Blue Med, and we, the region of Thessaly, are the leaders. Together with us are University of Calabria and MIPACT from Italy, University of Zagreb and Dunea from Croatia, University of Cyprus, FUERM from Spain, and University of Patras, the F48 of Underwater Antiquities in Greece, and Atlantis Consulting.
Welcome to a new world.
Onde a luta contra as alterações climáticas começa nas escolas.
Donde a los alumnos se les enseñan las herramientas y los valores que harán de ellos
Les acteurs de demain. Porque nós decidimos ajudar os nossos países.
España,
Portugal,
Gibraltar,
France.
a estar preparados para los cambios que vendrán.
Nós inspiramos crianças, adolescentes, adultos,
teachers,
les parents
y vecinos,
les élus, organizações não governamentais,
les scientifiques,
to work together and find solutions.
para proteger nosso mundo.
Graças às nossas pequenas ações.
And the grand plans that make them possible.
Nous apprenons en jouant.
Innovamos.
By solving problems.
Nós partilhamos o que aprendemos.
Et nous nous battons sur le terrain.
Para conseguir un mundo mejor.
Où les élèves apprennent les compétences et les valeurs qui font d'eux
The actors of tomorrow.
Conservamos el planeta que hemos recibido.
E torná-o melhor. École par école. Este é o Projeto Climate!
Hello, my name is Lauren. I'm 12 years old and I come from Gibraltar. I like to sing, dance and play with my friends. But today, I am here because I am concerned. Our world is changing right before our eyes. Climate change is happening now, and it's happening fast. We can see it every week in the news.
It's true, Lauren. Last year in my country, in Spain, the temperature broke records. It raised over 47 Celsius degrees.
In Portugal, our forests are going to ashes. 600 million trees burned in forest fires last year, and 100 people lost their lives. And I asked myself, what can I do? What can I do?
Ines, in France, we are also very concerned. But my question is, what can I do as a child to make the difference to protect our world? This is exactly what we are doing in Climate Act project, finding ways to save the world by changing our behaviors. And also the behaviors of our parents. Yes, now, in my home, everybody separates waste to recycle and goes to school by bicycle. In Climate, everyone is involved to find a solution. Students, teachers, parents, communities and neighbours.
We are assessing our consumptions, our carbon footprint and our behaviors, and with the results we create action plans and we monitor and measure our progress.
Well, Rodrigo, but we realize that some of the measures to increase the energy efficiency of our schools need money that our schools don't have access to.
Ines, believe it or not, energy-efficient investments pay for themselves quickly, but are not realised in schools due to the tight budget. But Climax have developed new business models and tools that help facilitate private investments in schools. The energy savings are then used to pay back the capital investment of the project.
In our school, we are working hard to inform and promote what is the best way to reduce our impact in the environment. We have renovated the lamps in our hallways with LEDs, improved the windows performance, reduced the consumption of paper and copies, thought how to recycle some waste products such as oil to make soap, installed new bins for paper, batteries and organic matter, and also we created some workshops to learn about energy and efficiency.
This is great!
Additionally, the new bicycle parking was installed, and our physical education teachers encouraged us to use it, to reduce our contribution to global warming, besides improving our health.
Whoa, Rodrigo, really?
And wait, do you know what is the best? Now, we are teachers to inspire our families and friends.
In my school, we protect insects and plants. We reduce the canteen waste, and now we use bikes to go to school. In my school, teachers have set up an eco-committee in order to achieve a more sustainable school.
In my university, Climate encourages a shift towards active, participative, and experimental learning. This really gave us important skills, knowledge, and values, and prepared us to become sustainable development actors.
Climate change is a global problem that needs to be solved. It's a huge priority. And that is why we are here, to tell you adults to act like us kids and fight to save our world.
A big applause, please.
afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We have seen some quite good projects tonight, haven't we? But now we're going to do something different. We will go on a journey. The journey that was Project Archive, our journey. So to help me with this journey, I will need all of you to pick out those cards. You already have them. We will play a small bingo game with you. So, like every bingo game, you know the rules. So throughout the presentation, you will see several words highlighted in yellow. Please, when you see one such word, check your cards, and if you find a match, fill in the missing letters. So whoever fills all missing letters will find the keyword, and by lifting up your winning card and shouting out loud that keyword, we will know that you are a winner. And you will win some cool prizes, including those over here, at the end of the performance or at the end of this event. So I believe that everyone now gets the rules. I hope that you didn't fill in your cards already, so just erase them if you did so. And let us start playing this game. However, I have to warn you that due to my tight schedule and that this project gained too much attention here at this event, a local news journalist scheduled an interview with me. However, she mistimed, so we will have to do the interview with her at the same time as we play this game. So don't forget to play, and in the meantime, I will do the interview. It will be very quick, I promise you, because she only wants to know everything about the project.
Hello, Professor. We need to be very quick with this interview because I'm so in a hurry. I have to interview all of these amazing people in this room after you, so let's start. Can you tell us more about your project and your journey?
Yes, the journey of Project Archive started 7 years ago in Sweden. There we visited the Vasa Museum, a truly amazing place. We were so inspired by how they have mixed past with modern technologies to form an unique environment, an environment that was used for learning, for exploring, and also for study. So when we came back to Bulgaria, to our homeland, we wanted to do something same, something similar, and we actually did.
Was anybody else involved in this project?
Yes, of course. What is a journey without companions? It's like Frodo without Sam, or Puch without Piglet. So we had our companions in this journey. The Russian Regional Museum of History was one of our companions, but so was the Museum of National History and Archaeology in Constanța. And of course, our companions were all the wonderful people working in the Interreg Romania-Bulgaria program. So together with them, we formed our fellowship, the Fellowship of Project Archive. And we went on a journey. And what a journey it was. We visited 16 amazing locations from the cross-border area. And at those locations, they were forgotten by time, but they existed back in the time when there was no borders, no Bulgaria, no Romania, just one great empire, the Roman Empire.
That's really nice, but can you tell us what was the goal of this project?
Yes, we're ICT guys, so basically we're dealing with technologies. We wanted to use the best possible technologies to digitalize, visualize, and popularize this forgotten heritage. But how can you use so many different choices of technology like the ones you see here? So we find the intersection point between all of them, and we use them. And we use them in the best possible way. We use ground-based digitalization cameras and tools to perform on-site photograph visits and to create videos of many different walls, of columns, of different towers that were left from those buildings. But that's not all. We also went airborne through our modern unmanned aerial vehicles, drones. Don't forget to play. The drones. We managed to create multiple aerial images and to create videos about those locations. And we also did some scientific work. We created orthophoto images and orthophoto maps that were helping the archaeologists in a much modern way. And with them, we formed our 3D models that we used in this project. But drones were not the only tool. We also used 3D scanners. With them, we visited 10 museums in the cross-border area. Magnificent places with a lot of artifacts. So we scanned as many as we can. We scanned everyday lives that the Romans used, items like jewelry, like toys, kid toys, but also larger artifacts like those sarcophaguses that you see over here.
It seems you have done a lot of work actually, and it's really nice. Great. But what have you achieved as a result?
Well, we managed to use the modern additive technologies to create more than 150 3D printed models. And those models are made out of paper, so they are fully recyclable and they're eco-friendly. You can see them, part of them over here. So with those 3D models, we created 2 exhibitions, one in Constanța in Romania and one in Rusi in Bulgaria. Those exhibitions are absolutely free and everyone can go there and see the joint heritage of the cross-border area. But that was not all. As we moved on with the project, our know-how was sought and we were invited to many events, from local seminars on digitalization through major events like this one. And we wanted to do more. So we created the Roman Forts interactive platform and also the mobile applications. With them, everyone all around the world can freely access all materials that we have done. We have images, videos, time lapses. We have all 3D models available here for free. In this way, everyone can feel, see, and enjoy the Roman heritage on the lower part of the Danube.
That's awesome. And I have one more question. Do you think that you have achieved your goals?
Yes, more than 4,500 visitors additionally are visiting the 16 locations. But that's not all. Even more are using our applications and have started also coming back to the museums. So yes, I believe we have achieved our goals.
So thank you so much for the interview. I wish you good luck.
Thank you too. So ladies and gentlemen, this was the journey of Project Archive, but our journey is not stopping here. We continue to use those materials to create state-of-the-art augmented reality products, like the 2 books you see here. With those books and our mobile applications, you can just see how the 2-dimensional images become alive right in front of your very own eyes. And that's not all. We also use virtual reality products. All of those models are implemented in one platform, a virtual museum, where everyone can walk around, play, but also enjoy and feel and learn about the forgotten Roman history. So that was our journey, and now we are part of it. So thank you very much. You have been a wonderful audience. Those of you that have won prizes should contact me later to receive those prizes. Enjoy the rest of the event, and don't forget to vote for the best project. Thank you.
What a journey. That was hard. Stones, trees, people, hunger, thirst. I thought I would never make it. Let me breathe. But finally, here I am. I did it. Hello, everyone. I have something very special to tell you, but first, let me drink some water. A long journey indeed, but an exciting one. Much better now. But I should recover energy as well. I think I have some pack of biscuits in my bag. Let me check. But don't worry, I won't be eating them alone because I have some for you as well. Oh, yes, 3 packs. Fantastic. Well, there are more of you in the room, but you can always buy them online later, okay? These biscuits are delicious. Very special, and you should try them. If I can open the pack. Yes, you can help. Here you are. Ah, you will taste them. Fantastic. Well, enjoy the biscuits. While you eat them, I will tell you their story. Do you see that this biscuit has a very special shape? They are round, they are crunchy. These biscuits were made by a very special person. A person with a mountain of problems himself, that, in a moment of nervousness, instead of making a plain biscuit, crushed the biscuit with his hands. This person was working in El Rosal, a Catalan social enterprise that employs people with disabilities to make biscuits. The social enterprise decided that the new biscuit that this person had produced was even better than the biscuits that they normally did. And now you know what? These biscuits are super successful in Catalonia, and they are even sold abroad. We call them the good biscuits made by good people, and that's a journey worth taking with me. biscuits made by good people, right? But for social enterprises, the journey to be as competitive as a conventional company is pretty hard. Because they decided that human beings were more important than making profit. Because they took on board one of the most difficult challenges of all, solidarity and acceptance. And because we can never thank them enough for the essential role that they play in society. This is why we, mountaineers, engaged in an expedition together. We have decided to help these entrepreneurs who have a heart larger than those biscuits, delicious, that you just tried. We 7 mountaineers will engage in an expedition together to improve business support policies to social enterprises. This expedition is a long one because it lasts 4 years and a half. And this expedition has a great sponsor, which is Interreg Europe program. We mountaineers will share knowledge and expertise. Can you see in that picture that each of us, the 7 mountaineers, has a different tool without which we wouldn't be able to climb the mountain? We have a compass, a rope, mountain sticks. That's because without cooperation, teamwork is not possible. Thanks to RACE project, we will make cooperation happen. During our journey, we have identified many social enterprises that state that they don't feel accompanied enough by the public administration, that they would like the policymakers to roll up their sleeves a little bit more for social enterprises. Thanks to RACE project, we will make this happen. The stages of the expedition that you see on my map, the Good Practices Guide, the study visits, the studies on the social enterprises ecosystem, have been designed to achieve one ultimate goal, which is to present action plans to each region's government to improve the support to social enterprises. Real changes will happen. Mountains of good practices will be identified during this expedition and will be used to elaborate action plans. During the expedition, for example, we have traveled in a Swedish caravan called the Caravan for Social Innovation that travels around Sweden to help social entrepreneurs. Or we have stayed at Catalonia's trade and investment offices around the world that help social enterprises for free in their internationalization process. During our journey, we have been hungry because 4 years and a half is a lot of time. So we ate in a restaurant in Emilia-Romagna called Il Girasole that employs people with disabilities to make delicious food. Besides, we need some money, so we have borrowed some in Ireland in Clan Credo, an outstanding financial service that finances projects that generate a social return. Mountains of good practices you see that can make a change in people's lives. Social enterprises change people's lives for good. The lives of the employees, of the families of the employees, of biscuit lovers like myself, and of millions of people that want to consume good products made by good people. Because what matters in a journey, so long as this one, is not your body's strength, but your mind's strength. And I am sure that there's something that we can make all together to help these social enterprises. As you know, climbing a mountain is always easier when you sing, right? RACE Partnership has invented a very special song that we sing every time that we have to undertake an activity together.
If you're a social enterprise, raise your hands. If you're a social enterprise, raise your hands. If you're social enterprise, if you're social enterprise, if you're social enterprise, raise your hands.
Thank you. Thank you. We haven't finished because I need your help with this. Could you all please stand up? The song is cool, and I want you to sing it with me, okay? So 1, 2, 3. If you're social enterprise, raise your hands. If you're social enterprise, raise your hands. If you're social enterprise, if you're social enterprise, if you're social enterprise, raise your hands. Raise! Thank you very much.